Time to be executed. Okay, the trial of the monarchy was when the royal family was put on trial. One of those things that put them on trial was when Antoinette was sending letters to the Austrian government to send help to come contain France of all the revolution that was going on. King Louis XVI was another reason why the royal family was put on trial. He tried to escape France, but he was caught by a guard. The guard noticed him by looking at a coin and matching the faces. The trial ended up being where the royal family was executed. This was one of the main reasons why the revolution went radical.
So, when all the French were revolting, the countries outside of France, they were afraid that their peasants would revolt against them too. So they ended up supporting the nobles in France and fighting the peasants, who were the majority of France. And an example of this is the September Massacre, where all the normal peasants in France, they went to the jails and started killing everyone in the jails because there were a lot of nobles there who they had arrested previously. They also burned a lot of documents from the French noblemen to erase any history of land that was in France that people owned.
Robespierre was the main pusher for the execution of nobles. Executed anyone against the French Revolution, no matter what. He needed a faster way to execute people, so he pushed the invention of the guillotine to further this cause. The guillotine sped up the process of murdering many nobles, priests, and foreign armies that were captured.
Robespierre was one of the main people who kind of pushed the mass execution. So when he was finally executed, it really put a dent in the radical phase of the French Revolution, because without him, the people had no push to really start executing more people. And also, since they had been executing people non-stop, a lot of the nobles and priests were gone, so there was almost no one to execute.
Napoleon Bonaparte. The French people loved him, admired him, because of his victories in battle against the Austrians and the Italians. People of France tried to use him to advance their strategies to further the revolution, but Napoleon was smart enough and outwit them to become ruler of France. Napoleon gave the French people some order because he was the first ruler since Louis was executed, which brought France out of the radical phase of the revolution and made France more civilized.